Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the second sonnet by Shakespeare, so let's dive right into it. When 40 winters shall besiege thy brow, and dig deep trenches in thy beauty's field, thy youth's proud livery, so gazed on now, will be a tattered weed of small worth held. So this one is full of metaphors. The first line, when 40 winters shall besiege thy brow, basically means when you hit the age of 40. But interestingly, the poet has chosen to use the word winters instead of spring to show this aging process. Usually, for example, when we want to say that I have lived 12 years, we say I have seen 12 springs or something like that. But here, the poet uses the word winter instead to, let's say, focus on the harsh aspects of aging, the fact that you're broken and shattered and old. The next keyword here is besiege thy brow and dig deep trenches in thy beauty's field. Here we have a military metaphor. How do we have a military metaphor? Well, when these 40 years of winter shall going to besiege your brow, shall basically surround you and your beauty, and dig deep trenches in thy beauty's field, and dig deep trenches in the field of your beauty, and ruin your beauty basically. The youth's proud livery, so gazed on now. Livery means a uniform, which is an important word here. The youth's proud uniform that you wear now, which is praised and gazed upon, will be a tattered garment, torn to pieces, with no or little value. Then, being asked where all thy beauty lies, where all the treasure of thy lusty days, to say within thine own deep sunken eyes, were an all-eating shame and thriftless praise. So, at that age, when you are asked where the treasure of your young, lusty, passionate days, your beauty is, to answer that they are in your own deep sunken eyes is an all-consuming shame and unprofitable praise. Um, it means that it's no use, and it's not worth it to praise you then with your beauty, because now you have deep sunken eyes at the age of 40, and this kind of let's say compliment will be backhanded. It will be shameful basically. How much more praise deserved thy beauty's use, if thou couldst answer, this fair child of mine shall sum my count and make my old excuse, proving his beauty by succession thine. Now, if you could answer that this beautiful child of mine shall settle my accounts and justify my old age, imagine how much more praise your beauty would have received, proving that his beauty follows the footsteps of your beauty. By succession, it is your beauty within him. This were to be new made when thou art old, and see thy blood warm when thou feelst it cold. When you've hit old age, this was supposed to be the new thing you left behind, and was supposed to warm your blood when you felt cold, or we can better say, to keep you company when you are alone and old. But obviously, this hasn't happened, because this is an imperative for the young man whom Shakespeare is talking to have a child, but he hasn't had a child yet, and this is what's going to happen. This is Shakespeare's warning to him, that if you don't procreate, you're not going to be happy when you hit 40, and life's gonna be bitter for you. So move on and get going, and try to have a child, try to have children, basically. Yeah, Shakespeare is very fond of praising people to have children. Anyways, that was the whole message of the poem. We analyzed it line by line. I hope you liked it, and if there are any questions, you can ask me in the comments. I will do my best to answer them as much as I know. Thank you for listening to my video.